Okay, question number 8. Some sums to do. First question, work out 15 divided by 5 plus 7. You would have to do the division first rather than addition, because you would remember, right, the BODMAS word, and you may even remember the song. 15 divided by 5 is 3. 3 plus 7 gives you 10, and that's the first one. Part B, the trick here is to do the multiplication first because of the position of the M in the word BODMAS, so that would be 7 2s are 14, and you would add the 2 to it afterwards, giving you a total of 16. Question C, work out minus 5 plus minus 6. You would start at minus 5 on the number line, and the two signs here tell you that if you're adding a negative, that is the same as subtracting. So you're going down the number line, you're going another 6 to the number line. If I had space, I would write it out on here, but effectively you're going to minus 5 minus another 6, which is going to mean you end up at minus 11, and that's your answer for that one. And then for question D, again you have two signs in the middle. That's not terribly helpful. We really need to know, is this an add or is this a take away? The two signs here, the two negatives, cancel each other out, and this effectively means you're doing the sum 14 plus 3, and that is just going to be 17. And then question E, add brackets to make the statement correct. You can't just read it from left to right, because that won't give you an answer of 4. You have to have a look and see what sums will give you an answer of 4. Little bit of trial and error perhaps. 12 minus 2 is 10. 10 times 3 is 30. That's not going to work at all. So perhaps we should say, if we do 12 take away all of this to get 4, then this section has to be 8. So can we make this section to be 8? Yes, we can, because if we put brackets there, which means we have to do the addition first, this then becomes 3 plus 1, which is 4, 2 times 4 is 8, and the sum becomes 12 minus 8, which gives us 4. So that's worked that one out rather nicely. And then the last question, why does a quarter equal 2 eighths? Lots of ways you could answer this. The easiest way is to say, well, if you take the quarter and you double the top and you double the bottom, which you're allowed to do in a fraction, that will give you 2 out of 8, and that's one reason why a quarter equals 2 eighths. Another way you could answer this would be to draw a quarter by taking a square and splitting it into 4 quarters, and then if you take each quarter and if you halve the quarters, then each quarter is made up of 2 eighths, because each of those little triangles is 1 eighth. That's a more complicated answer, but it is another way you could answer the question.